Welcome to News Channel 11. Coleman here. Human trafficking is happening every day of the year, but there's a significant lack of evidence to tie it all together. The trafficking dramatically increases on that day of the Super Bowl. Even though that raises awareness, many people need to realize that it happens every day and there are victims that need protection and help. There have been multiple accounts of trafficking in every state in the year of 2014. There's a count of 20.9 million people involved in trafficking worldwide. Now to you, Jordan.
Here. Labor trafficking is a form of modern slavery used throughout the U.S. and the globe. Labor traffickers use violence, threats, debt bondage, and other such means to bind people to a job that they may never get out of. Many of the vulnerabilities that feed the issues of immigration status, recruitment, debt, isolation, poverty, and weak labor protections. Many of the freedoms that we enjoy are the cause of some terrible crimes.
Thanks, Jordan. The National Human Trafficking Research Center has been working since 2007 with local partners to help the thousands of callers to get the help and services they need. With all the calls, emails, and online tip reports, the NHTRC has one of the best sets of data in the U.S. They have a 259% increase in callers between 2008 and 2012, with 9,298 unique cases of human trafficking in 5 years. The most populated areas for human trafficking is on the coast and the majority of the east of the country. From 2008 to 2012, they have had 72,543 interactions through all of their communicational resources.
The top 5 states of recorded accounts of human trafficking are South Dakota, New Hampshire, Delaware, Colorado, and Utah. South Dakota has the worst record of human trafficking and is the only state in critical category of Tier 4. These states all lack the special protections many others offer, so it is much easier for the people to get away with it. Back to you, Coleman.
Tykiaha. Vulnerable people are trafficked in the commercial sex trade and labor industry every day in America. More than 18,000 total cases of human trafficking have been reported to the NHTRC hotline in the last 18 years. The hotline receives an average of 100 calls per day. The International Labor Organization estimates that there are 20.9 million victims of human trafficking worldwide. 5.5 million of those are children. 14.2 million of those victims are victims of labor exploitation. Back to you, Jordan.
The government is actively working to combat human trafficking in the state. Between 2010 and 2012, California's task forces initiated 2,552 investigations into human trafficking, identified 1,277 victims, and arrested 1,789 individuals. California is one of the nation's top destination spots. The office attributes it to the state's population, location on the border, and high immigration population and large economy. That is not sweet.
Make sure you are watching out for red flags of a possible trafficking situation. If the victim is in a common work and living conditions where they are not free to come and go as they wish, paid very, very little, works long and weird hours, you may want to look into it. If the victim has poor mental health or behavior with no or little medical care, that could be a red flag. Lack of control over their life with what they have and don't have is also very dangerous. If the victim is vague about plans and loses a sense of time, you may want to warn someone.
The laws to restrict and control human trafficking vary from 1910 to 2008 and how they keep progressing with trying to eliminate human trafficking. It is estimated that 14,500 to 17,500 people, mostly women and children, are trafficked in the U.S. annually. The Trafficking Victims Protection Reauthorization Act of 2003 provides resources and initiatives to assist the 18,000 to 220,000 victims of human trafficking who are trafficked trafficked into the United States every year. The Trafficking Victims Protection Reauthorization Act of 2005 was signed into law on January 2006.
The National Human Trafficking Research Center has been working since 2007 with local partners to help the thousands of callers to get the help and services they need. With all the calls, emails, and online tip reports, the NHTRC has one of the best sets of data in the U.S. They have a 259% increase in callers between 2008 and 2012, with 9,298 unique cases of human trafficking in 5 years. The most populated areas for human trafficking is on the coast and the majority of the east of the country. From 2008 to 2012, they have had 72,543 interactions through all of their communicational resources.
Thank you for tuning in to our special newscast on human trafficking. On behalf of all of us, this is Jordan Tabor from Channel 11. Thank you, and be safe out there.